So is showing up all you need in order to build a brand? Think about it. Hey guys, this is Renee from Raw Branded. I help creative entrepreneurs to build a brand so they can stand out and attract their ideal clients, right? Their ideal audience. And, I've been asked this question and I've been told this, that if I show up, that's all I need to do in order to have a brand. And I get where a lot of people are going with that, especially this whole talk about you are your brand, you are your brand. But in order to attract your ideal audience and to really show up in a way in which they're able to see you, get you, and want to do business with you, you have to do this strategically. Showing up is not enough. I mean, in a business, it's great to show up and be present. That's very important, to be present in your work. But when it comes to branding, guess what? That's not going to cut it, unfortunately. So, your audience is going to miss the mark. They're not going to get you. They're not going to understand you. They're not going to see you and hear you and connect with you in a meaningful way. Hey, Veronica, thanks for joining. I'm talking about this topic of, is showing up enough, to have a brand? And it isn't enough. You have to have the right message that connects with your audience in a meaningful way on a deeper level. And on top of that, you need the right strategy. It really does come down to strategy. How are you reaching out to your audience? What are the right elements that you're putting together? What are you putting into place so that you're speaking to your audience? And also the message. I'm going to go back to the message here because that's what's going to make you connect on a deeper level. For example, think of Beyonce. Hold that thought. Think of someone like Beyonce. She's considered a star. A lot of people follow her, right? She is able to build an audience because she is doing all the things that you need to do to build a brand, a solid brand, a long-lasting brand, right? So for her, she has that message of being a strong woman and, who runs the world, girls, all of that. And she's speaking to women who buy into female empowerment and buy into that deeper message and get that and see that and want to be a part of her energy and her beliefs, right? So she's able to show up from day one and stand out because she's equipped herself with this message that's making her memorable. So she's shining a light on everything she's doing. The other thing she's doing well is that she's also connecting with her audience on their why and where they are in their journey. So when I'm saying this, I'm talking about, just think of, if you know anything about Beyonce, she launched an album called Lemonade, right? The Lemonade album was all about women going through love and loss and betrayal. And so she was speaking specifically to a type of woman who's gone through a journey and her struggles and now trying to come out of that. And in doing that, her message, everything about it is about, I've been there, I see you, I get it, and you get where I'm coming from, and now we have this relationship, this shared experience, this deeper why, and that's that level of connection. So she's really smart in building that relationship with her audience. It's not just about the music, but it's also about the message. And in business, it's the same thing. It's not just about your service. Anyone can give you the same service. Anyone can do the same thing that you do, right? But in what way? What's the message behind it? What's the thing that's going to make your audience perk up and say, okay, this person really gets me on that deeper level where I feel like we have this relationship going, right? And the other thing that Beyonce's doing, once again, going down to brand strategy, she has this message. She's connecting on this deeper level of why and that overall belief in women empowerment and all of that. And then that deeper level of where I've been, and I've been there, I've been betrayed, and you have too, and now we relate and we can speak the same language doing that. And then she's standing out and being memorable also visually too. She's decked out in her costume and gear that's signature to her, and now people connect that with her, right? It's the same thing with you in business. How are you showing up message-wise, visually? What is it that's making people, they're training their eyes, training them to think, when I see this, I think of you. That's where you're strategically branding. You're really thinking through the whole entire process here of what does that mean? And then visually, what's the message behind the visuals? In the case of Beyonce, when you think and you see her visuals, you're thinking, gosh, she's like Wonder Woman. She looks like Wonder Woman. And that's once again tied to the whole pro-female message. So it all connects, right? It all connects a dot, and it's speaking to that audience, and they get it. And that's what you should be doing with your business too. You know, you should be tying in the message, tying in the visuals. It all should be seamless and speaking to your audience. So they're like, oh yeah, I have to work with this person because this person so gets me. I want to learn more. That's how you're standing out. And then after you stood out and you've hooked them in, it's a matter of, okay, well, now we have this relationship going. You know, I get what they're saying and they can help me. And I know they can help me because they see me, they understand me, they know where I've been, right? We're going deeper. Then after you've built that relationship and that trust on that level using your brand, that's where you identify, one, your ideal clients. You know, we can't be everything to everybody. So you're identifying your ideal clients who want to work with you, connecting with them on that deeper level. They're paying attention, they're forming that trust, and then they're falling in love with you and becoming fans of what you do. They are literally on that level, and they're able to. And in the case of Beyonce, for example, she has her beehive, her people, her tribe of people who love everything that she does. And you want that kind of loyalty from your clients. You want people to think, okay, well, you've given such value. I believe in your message. I believe in everything. You know, once you pull them in, that they're able to like cheer you on. They are your advocates. They're the ones who, if you're in Facebook groups, on any social media platform, or just in conversation, if someone said, hey, I need a mindset coach or I need a business coach, you're the person who they're going to recommend because they believe in you, and they're gladly, and you see this all the time in groups, they'll gladly say, oh, you should definitely go to so-and-so and this person and that person. This person's the best. You want that level of advocacy, people they're going to do the marketing for you. And that's what a brand does. So it's not enough to just show up. Unfortunately not. Can you tie your brand into your personality? Absolutely, 100%. You can pull, and you should pull, your personality, your experiences into your branding work, right? But it's a way in which you do this. It's a way in which you put the pieces together, right? You can be a superstar brand like Beyonce. You can. It is attainable. There are tons of business owners who are doing it, and you can too. So if you have questions about this, you're still now like, I know that showing up is not enough, and I want to build a brand that connects with my audience. Not only connects with them, but before even connecting with them, they have to find me, right? So it is able to hook people in, then I'm able to grow it to that level. Definitely jump on a call with me. Drop your comments below as well, any of your questions. But we should definitely talk about this, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.